Somebody do me a favor. Tell me how many wins the Browns had last year. Could you imagine Myles Garrett and Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis and Jalix Hunt and Campbell and Bond playing together on one unit with Cooper and Q? That would rival what's in Houston. That would rival what's in Houston. 5 wins. Am I right? Kyle, you're always on your cues. They had 5 wins last year. Is that right? The Cleveland Browns went 5-12 last year. Is this correct? 5-12. They went last year. Okay. How could the Browns be the 4th-ranked defense in pro football with 5 wins? How could they be the 5th-ranked defense with 5 wins? How can that be? 5 football wins. You guys doubled them. And they had a better defense than you. Okay? 5 wins. 5. And they were 5th in total defense. 4th, excuse me. Pass defense. The Browns were 3rd. Rush defense. The Browns were 15th. What were they possibly in scoring? They couldn't have been that good. They were 12th. The Browns had a better scoring defense than the 49ers, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Bears. All teams that made the playoffs. Third down, they were 7th. The Eagles were what? 23rd. And they won 5 games. 5 games. That's the impact of Myles Garrett. You imagine him on the Eagle defense with better players around him? They'll be number 1 defense in pro football the next 3 years. Number 1 defense. Putting Garrett on that Eagle defense. With Vic, you might make Vic stay. So the acquiring team for Garrett would be responsible for cap hit in 26 of 8.1, 16-1, 21-4, and 57-9. How he can do something with this. Yeah, void years on the flip side. Still, statistics don't mean anything. The only thing that matters is winning. Again, statistics pay players. They do matter to players. I'm trying to talk to you about his impact as a football player on a unit for 17 games. The Browns had a better defense than you a year ago, and they won 5 freaking games. Playing from behind almost all the time. Do you understand that? There's no fucking potential. I know who Myles Garrett is. Here's the difference. You want to know what the difference is with this dumb take? That kid Bailey is potential. Myles Garrett's a certainty. He's a certainty. There's no gambling. There's nothing potential. There's certainty. The draft is potential and uncertainty. Are you comparing DeMarco Murray to Myles Garrett, a first ballot Hall of Famer? Yeah. Dude, you need to be quiet. This guy just compared a trade that he would be the next DeMarco Murray, Myles Garrett. Wow. Kid, you're going to be put in the closed corner over there for a while because you got no brain cells. Friday ain't your day, man. You should take the rest of the day off, kid. Not doing well for you. You must be under the weather with like a pneumonia or something. It's all good, kid. Not even acknowledging it any longer. You need to sit over there and you need to calm yourself down. Hey, Sills, hope you're having a great day. Me too, brother. I appreciate you very much. Make up your mind, Sills. You went on and on about New England not paying. Paying what? Explain what you're talking about. Make up my mind? How about the Philadelphia Eagles make their mind up? They can't make their mind up over an edge. You're going to let an edge go for $2.5 million and then turn around and pay Grenard the $2.5 million anyway at 30 and give up 2 1s? You need to make your mind up. Because that makes no sense. That's not a plan. That's a plan. That's a panic plan. There are other teams who will be interested in Garrett who can offer better than the Eagles. Yeah, but you know what those other teams can't offer? Vic Fangio and an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. By the way, one thing about Myles Garrett, A.J. Brown's got a Super Bowl ring. Myles Garrett doesn't. If I could make the same money in Philly that I would anywhere else, Philadelphia is the landing spot for me. Why in the hell would I want to go to Tennessee? Why would I want to go to Dallas? Why would I? How about this? Let's do this. Let's do the Cowboys versus the Eagles. Why would I go to Dallas? I know we got Cowboy fans in here. Okay? Okay, why in the world, if you're Dallas, why would I go to the Dallas Cowboys if I'm Myles Garrett? Do I want to play with Dak more? That could be. Dak's a better passer from the pocket than Jalen Hurts will ever be. That could be. Who's coaching me? Well, I had Jim Schwartz, and now I got Vic Fangio. And even though Christian Parker, I think, has an opportunity to become a great defensive coordinator, Vic wins that one. Who's got better talent on defense right now? Well, I think the Eagles have better talent right now on defense. How about the offense? I think the Eagle offense is overrated. It is. I think the Eagle offense is overrated. Having Garrett, we would have the best front seven in the NFC. It wouldn't be close if you're picking at the end of the first round, making the trade. M. Reyes must have had some sort of condition. There's no way someone can be this dumb. If Garrett came to Philly, he'd break his own sack record with 25. Playing next to Carter and better players? No, only dumb Reyes would think that. Dumb Reyes actually thinks the draft picks in the next 3 years are more valuable than acquiring a guy like Garrett. And anybody who thinks that has no idea what they're talking about. The Eagles will never draft a player in the next 3 years that will equate or deliver the kind of performance or production that Myles Garrett at any position, wide receiver, quarterback, offensive lineman, defensive tackle, nobody in the draft in the next 5 years will produce what Myles Garrett will produce for you in the next 3 years. Nobody. As a matter of fact, the only other player that you've ever had defensively that's in that guy's language and in that guy's world is Reggie White. That's it. You're requiring Reggie White. M. Reyes rides in the small yellow school bus with the funny hat on. Yeah, that's